Hello and welcome to Disney Makes Coloring. If you're new here, my name is Megan and I'm so excited to be here with you today. So for today's video, I am going to be doing my ABC Color Challenge color along for the first time this month. I decided not to do the Disney ABC book. I thought I'd do something different. So for this video, we're going to do a book with the illustrator's name that starts with a letter. My letter for the month of May is K, in case you didn't know. If I remember, I will link the video of all about my ABC challenge in the description box below. I decided that this one, the Tales from the Forest Kingdom by Hanna Karlzon, is one of my favorites out of all of her books. And there's a page in here that I've been dying to color, so I thought I would color it with you. And the page I chose is what I like to call the Mr. Tumnus page. If you guys have not seen Mr. Tumnus or read, is from The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis. Yes, he lives in Narnia. So I chose this guy, and so what I do, I'll put it on the screen. I have some inspiration photos that I'll put over here so you can see them. And then I have them up on my computer screen so I can see. So what we're going to do today is we're just going to color him. I'm not going to do any of the background or anything. We're just going to color Mr. Tumnus for today. Over here, I have listed all the colors I'm going to be using. So you have them if you need to pause it and write it down. So I am going to start with the skin. So the lightest skin color I'm going to color very lightly. I'm using Black Widows. Is my peach, which is MN105. He has kind of a pinky tone to his skin, I think. But anyway. Yeah. So, how's everybody been? I hope everybody's having a good week. I'm filming this early, so I have not started my week yet. Today is Sunday. Trying to get ahead this week. Because last week I was struggling. Yes. So, what's everybody coloring for mermaid? You have some mermaid pictures picked out. I have a couple. Most of them are buddy colors. So I'm trying to decide, is that skin? I think that, see his hair. I think that's hair and hair. I think this is skin. And right here. I haven't decided. I think I'm going to do the spots brown, but I haven't quite decided yet what I'm going to do. But yeah. And he's got his little goatee. Ha ha ha, get it, goatee. Ha ha ha. Now, I'm still learning with skin tone, so you guys know. Like, I am not brave enough. Like, I watch these people that on YouTube that do all these beautiful skin tones, and they use like purples and, you know, greens and all these colors, and I'm like, how is that a skin tone? But then when they're done, it is amazing. I'm too chicken. I'll stick with the regular skin tones. I know they do that for shadowing and all that stuff, but Like I said, I'm too chicken. Yep. So, some of you have brought quite a few new Disney characters I didn't know that start with a K. A lot of them are in the Lion King movies. I mean, I know the first one, and I really have not seen the other 2 or 3, I don't know, however many there are. I maybe have seen them once, if that. So I did not know there were lions in there that started with the letter K. I'm trying to do it very lightly so we can do lots of layers. On camera, he's looking very yellow. But I promise, it does not look yellow in person. But this is just the base layer, so that's peach. The next color I have, well, we're gonna start with, we'll go darkest to lightest. So the darkest one I have is Orange Petal DG 127. I tested it out on a piece of paper and it looked good on a piece of paper, but on here it's looking quite orange. Oh well. Maybe I'm gonna have to find a darker color. What do you guys think? I need to do a live video. I've had some requests to do live. I've actually had some requests to do a live with Amanda and I together. I think that would be a lot of fun. But, yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. Live videos aren't my favorite to watch. And that may be because I'm not actually watching them at the time of the live, and so I'm watching it later. And, you know, they're answering people's questions and I can't see them, and yeah, that's probably what it is. But anywho. Well, I'm glad this is the first layer because we can always add different colors here. Because, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm liking it so much. Okay, nobody's answered my question. I always ask. Okay, I also noticed that when people color skin tone, they leave a gap. They do the dark, but they leave this gap between the line work and where they are doing the shadowing. I just wanted to know why. Why do we do that? Just a question. All right, I didn't do his ears yet. His ears are actually, I know they're furry, but Mr. Tumnus's ears are the same color as his skin. At least the outsides are. The insides are darker. We'll do those the same color as his hair. And since he has hair, I'm going to put the shadowing on the back of his neck here. We got some under the goatee. where he'd have creases under the eyebrow. Looks like he's got the concerned look on his face. Well, he's looking interesting. The next lighter, the middle color I have is tan. Let's see if this helps any. Bring it out, turn it different color. I don't even have like stories for you guys. I already talked about Vegas. My birthday is coming up. My birthday is in June. It's actually June 6th. I'm a summer baby. And what I want to do, but I know this won't happen because unless I plan it myself, it won't happen. But I would love to have a party and have a taco truck cater it. And I think that would be so much fun. But I feel weird throwing myself a birthday party. And as adults, people don't really have birthday parties anymore. Right? It's weird. Anyway, I don't know. What do you guys think? We're not drinkers, so I don't like that kind of a party. Feel like he needs a darker color around his hairline. You guys are probably yelling at me. Yes, it's too orange, it's too yellow. I think this helps, this tan color. He still looks really yellow on screen. Let's see here. All right, so sorry about the glare. Let's see if I can fix it. So we have peach, tan, and orange petal here. And if I added a brown, because it's like a salmon-y color, maybe like dark tan or saddle. I have dark tan over here. Let's try a little spot. Dark tan. We're going to try it right here in this little area. Well, that kind of looks okay. What do you guys think? Can you tell? Can we tell a difference? Is it making him look? more human-like. Haha. Because his picture, I mean, he's very, like, he's got a red, well, it's snow in Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, so they're cold, and he's wearing a red scarf, and so he's got, like, a red nose, and it's more red than... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ruining this or not. You guys are probably like, you're not ruining it. Quit saying that. Certain spots, I'm going to do it darker. All right. I'm going to put this to some music while I keep playing with him, and then, because I don't have much to say. When I finish with him, I'm going to do this and his ears, and then I'll come back and we'll do the hair together. I have 2 different colors for the hair. So I'll be back. Okay, so I did all of his skin. I did do his lips and his eyes. I'm gonna do the polka dots last. We're gonna work on his hair. So I am adding a darker color because the mahogany was my darkest color and his hair is pretty dark. So I'm gonna add as my darkest color, I'm adding, I don't have it written on the paper, but I'm adding chalk tone. I have no clue what the number is. Let me look it up. The number is SD023. So I think around his face, I'm going to do darker ones, and then I'm going to add some of the lighter strands because it's kind of highlighted. It's like darker underneath and lighter on the top. So we are going to try this. Yes, we are. I am not a professional, so give me 1 second. I gotta shut my door. My husband is got a cold or something, so he's in there coughing his head off, and I don't want you guys to hear that. I know I'm actually filming during the day and he's awake, but I shut my door. I kind of let him know that I'm embarrassed to film in front of him, and I think he didn't like that, so. But anyway. So let's start with those few strands, see how that works. My next color is mahogany, and he's gotten really baby tiny. I do have a spare set. I can pull those out. I need to call an electrician. So if my light goes out, I do apologize. I'll have to pause and fix it. I don't know what's going on up there. Well, my husband put the fan in the lights, so he could have wired it wrong. Anyway, the whole house has the dimming switches. And if I don't have the fan on, which I tried that out once, it makes a horrible noise in the video, so I don't want to do that. So I'm trying to, yeah. Okay, this is not turning out how I wanted. That's okay. I will darken it. I think I might just use the chalk tone and the mahogany, maybe. I don't know, it's not quite dark enough. Anyway, I'm going to do a few of these with you, and then I will either speed it up and put it to music, depending on how long this video is already, or I will come back after I finish the hair. And then the mahogany, we're gonna bring it out. Mahogany is kind of reddish, but I'm learning that the browns in the Black Widows sets, I noticed all have like a more of like a red tint to them instead of like a gray tint to them. I don't know if that makes sense. So they're more of a warm brown than they have of cool browns. Is that how you say it? I don't know. Amanda, let me know if I said that right. See, I need like, look at their skin tone examples. I should have gone by that. So I'm using chalk tone and mahogany, and then I had the foxy brown, but to me that's still too red. I guess I could do it. I'll just leave it. Leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it. Because the only other color I guess I could do is I could do chocolate. I don't know. So he's gonna have that color hair. And then I'm gonna do a highlight so you guys can see what I meant by a highlight. I'm using olive brown and leather. Yes. For the highlight colors. Now, the way Hanna Karlzon has the hair makes it easy because she already has the, like the individual hair clump things. Oh, I might have to pause my video. Here comes my husband. We shall see. Now we need a one lighter color. Leather, suede. I have Merc, Fawn, Mocha, Brown, oops, Saddle, Suede. Oh, he went out. He didn't come in here. I'm surprised. So, there we go. Let's do this one. This one's gonna be dark. And we're gonna do all of these really dark down in here. So I heard there was a bad shooting in Allen, Texas. I don't know if it was today or yesterday. When I lived in Texas, those were the outlets we went to. So that's scary. A friend of mine, they weren't too far away. They were at the Topgolf near there. So scary. Let's do one more highlight. I'm thinking I'm going to do a blonde one here and then a brown one. Let's see. Right here. I wonder how this is going to turn out in the end. I want him to look like Mr. Tumnus. That was my goal. And then we'll do another brown so you guys can see what it's going to look like when it's sandwiched between. I'm probably going to do 2 browns, 1 blonde, like that. I think. We'll see. Mahogany. And then, uh-oh, I lost my color. Foxy brown. There. And then these colors are gonna all be really dark around his face. And around his ear. All right. So his beard is the same. It's also highlighted. He's got some blonde and brown in it. I'm probably going to use the chalk tone dark brown for his polka dots. But yeah, I'm gonna speed it up and I will be back when I'm done with the hair. I'm turning it a little bit, sorry. Hope that doesn't, I know that bothers some people, but sorry. I have to have it at an angle I can color at. All right, I'll be back. And if I don't speed it up, then I will just come back. Okay, so I finished the hair and I did the, I don't know what these are, the spots, the freckles. That's what I'm gonna call them, freckles. I decided for the horns that I am going to use like a French gray from my Prismacolors. So let's see, I think I'm gonna do, yeah, that one, and this one. Okay, so I'm gonna do 70, 50, and 30% French grays. I need to sharpen them really fast. Sorry about the noise. They were pretty dull, so you guys know. French grays in the Prismacolor set, I think, are some of my favorite colors. Alright, so I'm going to start with the darkest one, and I am going to do the overlapping part here, and then I'm going to follow her lines like so. There. So there is that. Now we're going to take the 50% and blend it out here. Go out a little bit. Connect it. And I'm going to blend it all out with the lightest color, so I don't want it any darker than that. So here we go. And this is 30%. Yeah. Does anybody have issues with the Prismacolors when you color over the black lines and it fades out the line work? It drives me crazy. I have a black over here I can go over it with, but just, I don't know why it drives me crazy, but it does. Drives me crazy. I'm going to take my darkest, I'm going to go back, do a little bit more here. Shadowing. And then blend it out with this 50%. Not blending it all the way out like I did before, because I want the lighter color to stay. There we go. There is one antler. I put horns on here. I'm not using those colors, by the way. I'm using my Prismacolor French Grays, and I'm using 70, 50, and 30%. I'm gonna see, follow the lines. And then go with 50% and blend it out. And then we will, the 30%, I could have gone lighter, but I don't want his antlers too light. And then all we have left to color after this is, it's actually a collar on here, but it's a scarf on there, so. But I'm gonna do it red. sloppiness here. I feel like I'm sloppy. Just going back over it with my darkest color, because when I blended it out with my lighter color, it kind of got lost. There. I'm going to use this. This is my F-Matte eraser. Kind of went haywire over here. There we go. There. And then my black I had out. Here it is, my Black Widow. The black is called Black Widow. We're going to go over some of these lines that she drew for us, so they're not lost. I'm going to do that over here. There we go. There. Okay, I'm going to take my mushroom color and I'm going to do this part in his eyes. Yeah, there, that looks better. All right, now we need this part right here needs help. It's all streaky looking. You guys probably can't see that, but I can. I fixed it. It's harder to do that now that I colored the freckles in. All right. So we're gonna do some red here. I think I'm going to leave the collar part actually white, and then I'm gonna do the little trim red. And I'm not a good girl. I did not pull my colors out. So I'm pulling them out now. Let's see, we have Brown Bug. We have Blood. I'm gonna have to look up my numbers because there's tiny ones. So we have Brown Bug is SC15. It's missing. Don't find it. Here it is. Brown Bug. And then I have Blood Red. I have Blood Diamond. And then Blood Red. All right. Here we go. I'm going to turn it a little bit. My paper, for some reason, does not want to stick. All right. So I'm going to... Oh, I need to sharpen it. I'm already going over the lines because it's not sharp. So with the Brown Bug, I'm going to start here and then fade it out. And then I'm going to go over here and fade it out. And then with the Blood Diamond is the next one. We're going to go with it. This is kind of a pinky color, actually. Oh well. Then blend it out, fade it out. And then with the Blood Red, we are going to bring it all together. Then we're going to do it again. A little bit more pressure. I am going over the lines. I didn't sharpen them. Tip for the day. Use sharpened pencils. Don't use dull ones like I am. I just don't want to make any noise for you guys. I mean, I do have my handy dandy eraser here to get some of the stuff off. And it's tiny, so I'm getting little tiny spaces. And then we, oh, see, that did not, I don't know what that did. Don't do that with your eraser. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know what it did. But I'm going to sharpen this blood red real quick. There's this part right here. Needs to be colored. And I'm so afraid of going over the edge. I didn't go all the way to the edge. There. Wow, isn't he handsome? Now we need like a gray. Oh, let's do... We're going to go back to my Prismacolors. We're going to use a lighter French gray. That was loud, sorry. So we're going to use the 10%. Okay, it's eating up my pencil. I don't know if you could hear that. Alright, and then I'm just going to go to make some little shadowing for the white. There. There he is, and he is complete. There is Mr. Tumnus. I'm going to do the rest of it off camera. This part, I'm going to do a brown, and I think I'm going to use either brown or a gray, because this is the frame. And then I'm probably going to use my Neocolor 2s. And then for behind him, I'm going to do a blue to make his eyes pop. And then for all the borders and stuff, I'm going to do a glitter gel pen, just so you guys know. And I will have it finished when I post it, so you will see the picture. And I will post it everywhere so you guys can see it. I hope some of you colored with me, and if you did, please post your page, and when you do, tag me and use the hashtag Meg's ABC Color Challenge 2023. I'd really appreciate it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and some of you actually did color with me. And let me know in the comments below what book I should color out of next week. And now it has to do with the letter K. So if you have any illustrators or you have a specific page in a book, just let me know and I will look into it. And yeah, we have a couple more weeks, so even if I don't get to yours next week, it might be the following week, but I need some suggestions. I don't have the, there's a couple K illustrators I don't have, so you know, but I have most of them, I think. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so you're notified when I post new videos, and the thumbs up that you like it. I really, 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 really would appreciate it. And oh, before I go, tomorrow's video, so you know, is going to be the first page in Romantic Country 1. I know I mentioned this before, but I'm going to do a full book color along. And so the first page we are going to be doing is the very first map. It's not the very first page you can color, not the title page, but it's the next one. It looks like an old map, and I got inspiration from an old pirate map, so that's what it's gonna look like. So yeah, I hope some of you will join me tomorrow, and I look forward to coloring with you all and talking to you all again, and I'll talk to you soon.